All right. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another podcast. This is another episode of No Sinners Allowed podcast. I'm in my car again, and I'm wearing my favorite sweater again. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Because it's sweater weather, one. Two, I love Life is Strange. And this sweater is so cozy. I'm going to wear it as much as I can because, I don't know. I keep washing it, though, so don't think it's dirty. But, the decals here, I don't know, the details, they don't look like they're being oh, maybe a bit here they look like they're being worn out. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna wear this sweater till the day I die. Anyway, let's get into this topic. So I was watching Carnival Row yesterday, and that's with Cara Delevingne and Orlando Bloom. And based on the title of this video, I'm gonna talk about forced feminism, and I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of people talking about forced feminism. You guys are just dumb. That's what it is, dumb. Because Orlando Bloom's character took a hammer to the head while he was chasing some guy, and he kept chasing the guy. If I took a hammer to the head, I would be dead. Are you kidding me? How about let's talk about forced masculinity, because that doesn't make sense. How does the fact that women defending themselves equal forced, but then men taking brutal punches that are killer blows and still getting up and moving aren't forced? Nah, that took me out of the moment. I'm sorry, it took me out of the moment because one, that's not practical, and two, because there's many people who that didn't take out of the moment for, and that's what bothers me. I'm like, you see a girl with a lightsaber, you see a girl with superpowers, that takes you out of the moment because that's not practical. But then a man taking a blow to the head with a friggin' hammer that was thrown at him nonetheless. So you have the force of the guy's strength, the force of gravity and all that science stuff, and then the force of the actual contact, and that didn't take you out of the moment. No, that upsets me all the time. And it upsets me because these people who say forced feminism and it takes you out of the moment for women to be in power are actually trying to have conversations with people. And it's this conversation is dumb because one, you are so persistent on staying with your opinion that is so dumb. Why is there stupid traffic? There's construction. Who is in my blind spot? There's construction everywhere and I'm so sick of it. I'm just trying to get to work, man. Anyway, it bothers me because these people are actually trying to have conversations with you, and it's your point is invalid. One, where are your facts? Where are your facts? Two, you are just so persistent on being right, so you're clearly not willing to see someone else's point of view and change. And three, I'm done. I'm done with it. That's what I wanted to talk about because it really bothers me because people will deprive themselves of great characters and great stories just because they have boobs. Just because they have boobs. I remember in high school in 2013 when the Tomb Raider reboot came out, and my friend and I were talking about Uncharted before, and I was like, oh, are you gonna play Tomb Raider? Because those are kind of similar games. He's like, no, it seems kind of weird to play as a girl. And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's just weird to play as a girl. I'm like, so one, the story is a fabrication. It's fiction. It's what? I was so blown away by what he said. So then now afterwards, when I finished talking with him, because I'm just like, this is kind of weird. I'm just like, so you are gonna deprive yourself of a great story, a great character, great game mechanics in a genre that you like because it's a woman. You're gonna be looking at the back of her the whole time. You're gonna forget that you're playing as a woman until you get the cutscene. That's so weird. You can play as Nathan Drake, Uncharted, punching bad guys, killing people, going on some adventure, but you can't do the same for a girl? No, sexism, and that's something that I do not stand for. I do not stand for that. I've had bare people, more construction. I've had bare people say misogynistic things, and I will be the first one to be like, you're wrong. And they are obviously coming to the defense. This one guy's like, oh, men are always better than women when it comes to math. And I was like, well, you're wrong, because I suck at math. So there's my fact, there's my evidence for you. What's your evidence? These people are so persistent and so or putting their foot down on being so right when it comes to arrogant thoughts like that. Like, are you kidding me? So when my friend said that about Lara Croft and Tomb Raider and Uncharted, I was like, well, you know what? Good for you. Missed out on a great game, because that game was so revolutionary for me. It was just like Lara's provided me such... This guy's in my blind spot. Come on, let me in. Lara has always provided me, but ever since that game came out, has provided me with such courage and such drive and bravery that I will never ever forget. And it's just like you're gonna deprive yourself of that, and it is just terrible. It is just terrible. And then another thing of mine that I love, Divergent. I saw someone critique. That's why I don't listen to people's critiques. And if you want to hear my thoughts about that, check out my last podcast I posted last week. Because someone was talking badly about Divergent and saying, oh, Triss has no character development. And I was like, you're dumb. You're dumb. I've read the books. I've watched the movies countless times. You're dumb. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about in today's podcast. Let me know if you guys feel the same. Let me know if you feel different. I don't really care. But that's what's just bothering me, because moments that show brute masculinity is just so inauthentic, and it's just bad storytelling. You took a hammer to the head and a guy whipped it at you, but you were able to chase him at your full strength, but a woman can't defend herself? No. Anyway, that's it for today's podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.